Sorry, my hair looks fucking crazy. I just got out of the shower and I don't want to do anything with it, so it's just in a ridiculously large scrunchie, so sorry. Hey guys, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys have been doing well. I made a how to grow your glutes video a couple months back, and I promised you guys a part 2 because that video was kind of just the beginning tips, and for those of you who've never really tried isolating building your glutes or don't even have gym experience or workout experience, whatever, it's just tips on how to get started. So if you haven't seen that, I'll leave it in the description box below. But this video is the promised part 2, where I actually tell you tips that significantly changed my progress and what I still do today to maximize my time in the gym, because I have kind of a routine that makes me it gives me the best results while being lazy, as lazy as possible, which I think a lot of you would probably want. It's definitely how I like to do it, because I do love going to the gym, but I don't want to live in the gym to have to get great results. I think I've come up with a way that gives me the body that I want to have and keep striving towards, and I can live like a normal life and it's not totally painful when I go to the gym. Sometimes I actually enjoy it because I have this set out. So I'm gonna give you all those tips in this video. There is footage of certain exercises that I love in this video, but I'm not gonna go through every single exercise I've ever done and explain them all, because that would make this video crazy long, and that's not really what this video is about necessarily. What I'm gonna do, I think makes most sense, is give you all the main groundwork tips right now and kind of give you the layout of what I do, and then in future vlogs, so if you subscribe and watch my vlogs, I will take you with me to the gym, and that's when I'm gonna start trying to incorporate more gym workouts into my vlogs and write that down in the description box and show you examples of my actual workout routines, because they change all the time. So I don't want to give you one workout routine in this video and then you do that every single day and expect results, because I kind of rotate and mix up my exercises, but I'm going to give you that layout now. So from the last video, I showed you guys a bunch of starting out exercises that I did when I was trying to build the base of my glutes, but I don't want you guys to waste time like I did. I wasted so much time, I don't know, a lot of these fitness people are do
a gazillion minutes on the stair climber and a million warm-up exercises and
I'm I want to get in the gym and out of the gym and get results. So that's what I do. So up your weights. Up them as much as you can without hurting yourself. I can't tell you how much weight you should do because everyone's going to be different, but what I do is start at a weight that is challenging but not painful. So if you're doing 12 reps, your 12th one should be nearly impossible but doable. And then once that becomes easier and easier, that's when you can up your weights, up by 5 pounds each time, nothing more. You really don't want to hurt yourself. So lifting really heavy is very important. A lot of people, I think it's a huge myth, is that cardio is going to get you an ass. It is a booty. Cardio is great for your cardiovascular health. I do it for my mental health all the time. I do it every other day. I try to incorporate it more. It's good for leaning out, but when it comes to muscle gain, it's going to be weight. You need weight to challenge your muscles, to break them down and rebuild them. So all the exercises I showed in the last video, you should be doing with heavier weights. You guys will see some of my favorite exercises at the end of this video, and I'll quickly explain them. And you'll see that you can really incorporate a lot of whatever weight matches your level into those exercises that I'm going to be talking about. It's also really important to do glute isolation. Squats are great. They're great for quads. I do them every once in a while, not crazy heavy, but glute isolation exercises are what's going to really build your booty. My quads are getting bigger and I like them, but they're not huge. They don't match my butt. My butt is significantly bigger because I isolate my glutes all the time. If that's your goal, is to get a butt, don't waste your time doing a million leg exercises that don't even isolate the butt, because then it's gonna take more time to build. I mean, you do whatever you want, but this is just how I do it. So here is the layout of my workouts, what got me not dreading going to the gym, because so many the workouts that some of these girls tell girls to do is so hard and tedious and long, and I don't have the not only attention span but the willpower to do 45 minutes on the stair climber and supersets of 20 squats, no break, leg lifts. It's just a lot. What I like to do, I keep it super simple, and I write it out before I go to the gym. On average, I pick 5 exercises to do in the gym. That's it. I just do 5 exercises. And each one, I do 3 to 5 sets of 10 to 12 or 10 to 15. Let me explain this. One of my exercises, I'm gonna start with knee squats. So this is like a squat, but it's much more glute activated because it hits your ass way more. Sorry, your booty. And you can put a lot more weight. So I would do 3 sets of that one. I would do like 10 to 12 reps. If you're confused as to what I'm talking about, reps and sets, watch my first video. That's for beginners. That will explain all this terminology. And then I would pick my second exercise. Let's say those are weighted lunges. I do my left leg 15 times, right leg 15 times, left, right, move on to the next exercise. And then I'm gonna do my third one. Let's say it's hip, ow. Let's say it's hip adductors. If I'm really feeling it that day, I'll do like 5 sets, but it's 3 to 5 with those reps. And then I do my 4th exercise, and then I do my 5th exercise. And it burns because you're working really hard, you're lifting really heavy, and you're doing 5 glute activated exercises in a row. And that's gonna take up to an hour because you're doing 3 sets of each. You have to take breaks, of course, so you don't die, and you're lifting heavy. And then after that, sometimes I do like a burnout of just like a couple squats or whatever, just to fire my ass. And then I stretch and then I leave. It's really simple. And the way I made this work was by being super consistent at the gym. So some of you might be like, well, I like to have my leg days all together. So I like to do some booty, some quads, some hammies, some calves. And that's my leg day. And I'm like, that's totally fine, but I'm just talking about getting a booty. Like that, for me, isolating the booty, and rather than doing like full body days or leg days, just have booty day. Because doing 5 exercises in a row of heavy weight, isolated exercises, that's gonna burn your butt. And having enough protein after, which I'll get into in a sec, that's gonna, what I think, I wasted so much of my time like not being consistent at the gym and not doing the right exercises and not having a booty day focus. And like I could have had my butt so much nicer so long ago if I had just done what I'm talking about now. It's so easy to stick to that rather than going to the gym and being like, oh, I have to do all these circuit trainings and like supersets, and you get really intimidated. For me, I think it's just so much easier. Pick 5 exercises, go hard, commit to them, and then after you're gonna feel like $1 million because you're proud of yourself for doing something hard, and you're gonna feel amazing. Your butt's gonna feel so dead because you just killed it. And it was so simple to do. So my split, I'm not gonna talk about like my cardio and abs and stuff because that's a different video, but I do butt every other day. And I never do it 2 days in a row, ever. Your muscles need recovery time. And I usually work out in the morning. So I would do booty, let's say Monday morning. Tuesday would be either a rest day or cardio and abs or cardio upper body, just abs, whatever, unimportant. But Wednesday, I would do booty again. And this isn't always that way. I take weeks where I go on vacation and don't even look at the gym. And sometimes, actually quite often, if my booty is really sore, especially like in the beginning, you guys, like if you're not working out your butt really hard and then you start working out really hard, you're gonna be really sore. Sometimes I did take 2 days off. So if I worked out Monday, I would take Tuesday off the gym completely, Wednesday do cardio, and then Thursday do booty again. But I always do booty every other day or every 3 days. Consistency is really key. That's what's gonna keep your muscles building and building. So just find a routine that works for you. Maybe you work out in the night, whatever, but make sure you do booty and just booty day every other day or every 3 days. That was the most important thing for me, is if you're like, oh, I wanna get a booty, and then you kind of do it like once a week, that is great. That's great for your body, but I'm talking about like really being committed to, it sounds so weird talking about like, but if you're actually really committed to getting that body type or whatever, like the Tammy Hembro peach, that is like my goal, that I don't have yet, but I'm working towards. It's kind of important to keep a consistent schedule. Not to say you can't take breaks every once in a while, but I would say 80% of the time being really, really consistent, or 90% of the time. So yeah, another thing that I briefly mentioned, it's super, super important to eat enough. There is no point going to the gym and lifting all this heavy weight and then not eating enough. Your body's gonna be like, cool, we have nothing, no energy to build the muscle with. Sometimes if I wake up really early and I'm not hungry, I'll go to the gym on an empty stomach, but usually, especially for leg days, because leg days are hard. Like, leg days are cardio in themselves. Your heart is beating. I sweat so much on leg days because your leg is such a big muscle and your glute is such a big muscle. It uses so much blood. So your body needs energy. Eat carbs before you go to the gym. Make sure you eat tons of protein afterwards. I can leave my favorite protein powders and products in the description box below, but making sure you're eating whole foods, plant-based diet. If you eat meat and eggs and dairy, I'm just not gonna comment on that because that's not the lifestyle that I live. I am personally a vegan. If that works for you, then okay, I just don't know how you would do that. Like that's just not how I built my body at all. So yeah, eating whole foods mainly, and then of course I eat a lot of processed food because I'm lazy, but like lots of legumes like beans, lentils, chickpeas. I eat lots of tofu, nuts, peanut butter, almond butter. Pasta has tons of protein, bread has tons of protein, broccoli has tons of like there's so many protein sources. Just make sure you get enough in. I try to eat like 70 grams of protein a day. I don't count. I'm not a calorie counter. I don't give a dang. But I do keep track of a little bit of protein just because I am trying to build that muscle. It's so important for your energy levels and for your muscle growth, for everything. Just make sure you eat enough, please, please, please. I just came out with a 10 healthy habits for your mind. I will come out with a 10 healthy habits for your body, and that will also go hand in hand with working out because obviously those are two important things in my life. So stay tuned for that, but it's super simple. I wish I could like tell you that there's some like secret method, but it's not. It's just being consistent, and like people beat them. They're like, oh, it must be so hard. I'm like, no, I write out 5 exercises and I go hard for those and I commit to them. And then the rest of my day, I'm like, cool, I'm done my workout for the day, and then I'll do it again in 2 days. But yeah, that's how I kind of built my booty. So now obviously the hard part is finding the perfect exercises for you, having the right form. I did a video before of some of my favorite glute exercises. I'll also leave that down below. And make sure you subscribe because in my vlogs coming up, I definitely want to make more videos solely on workout routine examples, but also just incorporating them more in my vlogs. In a second, I'm just gonna show you guys just a few of my favorite exercises just to give you an idea now in case you wanna go to the gym today or tomorrow or whatever. But these are all glute isolated exercises that you would also like. So yeah, just do your research, write them down, try them out at the gym. Don't be scared. No one's judging you at the gym. We all had to start somewhere. Go find what exercises you like most, what you feel most in your butt, what challenges you, and pick 5 of them and do them that day. And then the next day, maybe repeat 2 of them and add 3 new ones. I repeat all the time as long as I'm upping my weights and stuff to challenge my muscles. But yeah, I rotate between maybe like 15 exercises and I pick 5 of them each booty day and I just do them. So that's the best advice I can give you guys because that's how I did that. And I think it's just the most like simple, easy way to do it. Like I feel like a lot of people overcomplicate how to get a booty and make it really stressful and hard. But I found just simplifying it and doing 5 and just challenging myself that way was the most doable and realistic way for me to achieve my goals. It's really important to warm up before doing your glute exercises, glute activation. Sorry, some of the footage I'm going to be including really soon. Some of it I filmed recently, so if my like body looks different between these 2 different clips, it's because one of them I filmed recently, the one in the pink outfit, and another one I filmed like a year ago-ish. I just tried to get some footage at the gym recently, and long story short, I just didn't want to procrastinate this video anymore and just get it out. So I am using old footage from another video, but it's just to explain what I'm talking about. So it's important to activate your glutes before getting into your workouts. That part's really easy. It's just like, I'll show footage of it right now. Just walking, using a resistance band, doing some body weight squats, body weight lunges, leg pulses, just something so you don't hurt yourself. So your muscles aren't like, holy shit, like 50 pounds of weight, what's up? And it gets pulled. Like you just want to be safe with your muscles. That's the only reason. So I usually do a quick few stretches, like bum stretches, leg stretches, and then some quick activation. Some YouTubers will say that you need like 30 minutes of glute activation, but I'm like, I want to go home. If you want to do a bit of cardio before, you can. I don't, but that's up to you. So yeah, I'm gonna put in a couple of the exercise examples that I recorded for you guys and explain them a little bit right now.
When all of your flaws and all of my flaws are laid out one by one, the wonderful part of the mess that we made, we pick ourselves undone. All of your flaws and all of my flaws, they lie there hand in hand. Ones we've inherited, ones that we learned, they pass from man to man. There's a hole in my soul, I can't feel it, I can't feel it. And there's a hole in my soul, can you feel it, can you feel it? You have always worn your flaws upon your sleeve, and I have always buried them deep beneath the ground. Dig them out, let's finish what we started. Dig them out, so nothing's left undone.
This video made sense and I worded it correctly. It's kind of hard because it's like 2 years of experimenting and stuff, and that I just kind of, I don't know, I came to this conclusion and this routine that really works well for me, and hopefully you guys can try it out and it works for you too. Let me know how it goes if you start trying that, or maybe you mix my techniques with another YouTuber's techniques or whatever. But it's all about being healthy and happy. Don't beat yourself up. It's gonna take so much time. Building muscle takes time, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just being proud of yourself for the little changes that you see, and you should be proud of yourself for going to the gym regardless, even if you're not getting a booty. Like, just going on a freaking walk, like moving your body is just so important and so good for you, so you should be proud of yourself. But yeah, be patient, eat enough, be consistent, and you will see results over time. Your body isn't everything, but kudos to you for wanting to work on it and improve it. That's awesome. That's so good for your body, for your mind, for everything. So honestly, good for you for even wanting to do that. I'll be coming out with like some, you know, casual like vlogs and stuff that include my workout routine, so make sure you subscribe just to see those. And also maybe I'll do some videos of like today's leg workout or whatever, so hopefully that'll be helpful to you guys. But yeah, check out the description box below for everything I mentioned in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching as usual. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video.